Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück bei Hellblade. Hier haben wir letztes Mal aufgehört. Ich weiß jetzt wieder nicht genau, wo ich hin muss und so weiter. Aber ich hoffe, denke mal hier lang. Jetzt gehe ich mir zuerst das hier anschauen, weil ich nicht weiß, was passiert.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. But luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
So, jetzt können wir da schauen. Vielleicht ist es auch wieder nur so ein... Vielleicht ist es auch einfach gar nichts. Okay. Ist noch so eins.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out, so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire. Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
Nein! Kann man jetzt hier irgendwo noch lang, oder? Nee. Ist bestimmt mega kalt. Ich habe ein bisschen Angst.
Take it. A sword. Take it. Dillion left it for you. Take it. Take it. Take it.
Imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is grammar.
It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge grammar by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Okay.
Go to the shards. Go to the shard.
Go to the shards.
What's the shard? Find it.
It's the metal runestones. Where is it?
Find it. There it is.
Focus.
There's the shard. Focus.
Focus.
Use your eyes. Look.
Get closer.
What can you see?
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place.
Where are we? Where is she? It feels wrong.
Where is she?
Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
You remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Hervor, the daughter of a berserker born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
Ich bin gerade so ruhig. Das gefällt mir nicht. Das ist mega spannend, aber es gefällt mir nicht. Ist das ein Häuslein? Oder so ein Grab? Und so eine...
Go in. You have to go in.
Take the torch.
It's too dark. Take it. This will help you.
Careful.
You have to be able to see.
Who's there?
Mega gruselig.
Dillion, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
Hier ist so mega dunkel.
There he is. Dillion. There he is. Finally. You found him.
Is what's wrong? What happened? Can you hear me?
Let him leave.
Just wait there. I'll find you.
You have to find him. This is your mission. Find him. You have to use everything you have and Find him, get him back.
He was just there. How could you lose him? How could she lose
How
him?
could she? Find him.
Was müssen wir jetzt machen? Huch, was war das? Nee. So ein kleiner Grafikfehler. Was muss ich jetzt machen? Ich weiß es leider nicht. Kann ich hier irgendwo... Nee. Oh, ich sehe gar nichts. Hilfe. Sind wir da jetzt reingekommen oder?
I'll find him.
Nee. Okay.
What was that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices?
Is that his voice or the voice of the dead?
Not Dillion.
Dillion's calling to you. Can you
Where
hear
is
him?
he? Where is he?
He sounds
Herva disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Jetzt muss ich aufpassen, dass ich mich nicht verlaufe hier drin.
Don't touch the walls.
You don't know what they might do.
Turn back.
She has to keep going.
It's not safe here.
She has to keep going.
If you go down there, no one can save you.
It's too scary.
Ja, das ist schon scary.
I can hear him.
Within the burial mound, Herva calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you.
Ich würde gerne da vorne lang gehen, wo es jetzt auch dann schon hell war.
find another way. It's not working.
You have to use your mind. Where can you go?
You're failing. Find think. Focus.
Use your mind.
Where's he gone? He's disappeared. You let him slip through your fingers once again.
Think clearly. You have to find another way. There has to be another way.
Das ist das Gleiche, ne?
Within the burial mound, Herver calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you.
Ja, haben wir doch schon gehört.
You don't recognize it.
Don't doubt yourself. You'll never find it.
She doesn't recognize it.
Yes, you do. You know.
She doesn't.
Listen for his voice. Listen.
Dillion, where are you heading?
It's not him.
We told you. We told you it was a trick.
Doesn't sound like Dillion.
What's happening?
Quiet.
It's not even.
He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
That's not Dillion.
That doesn't sound like Dillion.
It sounds like something
Nee.
dangerous.
That voice. It's not Dillion.
Oh Gott. Hilfe!
Dillion wants me to face my fears.
Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chief said so.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No!
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving!
Es nervt mich, dass es so asynchron
You
ist.
cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
Ah, Gott sei Dank.
You did it, but there's more. There's more. You're tired, but you have to keep going. There's still more. There's always more to do. It's not going to be easy. Can you do another one? It's too much. Have you got the energy? She hasn't got the energy. No. Too much to do.
Komme ich da hin, darüber? Da unten rum. So, ich würde aber sagen, das machen wir beim nächsten Mal. Und bedanke mich fürs Zuschauen. Und bis bald. Tschüss.